Hello and welcome to Learning SQL for Beginners in 2018. In this video we will see what is SQL, what is database, why SQL is useful for you, what SQL can and can't do. And in next videos we will cover some practical problems. So let's start with what is SQL. This is SQL for me. We have ocean, sun, waves and having good time. Maybe some of you also noticed that we have some questions on this picture, and the questions are not very easily distinguished on this picture, but let's see them. Give me all girls between 18 and 24. I want boys with expensive car. I want daily wage of $1,000. Maybe you're thinking, what is a connection between this picture and SQL? SQL is all about being amazingly good at asking the right question, and SQL is simple. So let's see the translation of these questions in pure SQL. Here, this is the translation. This is give me all girls between 18 and 24, which is translated in select asterisk from. Girls is the name of a table, where is a condition. And here we have a similar pattern. Select asterisk from, name of the table boys, and a condition with where clause. And this is SQL. I think that you will like SQL because it's simple, powerful and beautiful. So let's move on the next topic, which is what is database, because you need to know what is database in order to use SQL. Database is organized information which should be easily accessed, managed and updated. Data is organized in rows, columns or tables, which should be indexed in order to make your access faster and easier. But this is all in theory, because in practice you'll see many problems like missing or incomplete information, bad formats or duplicated information, and you have to deal with all this. But let's move on. Example tables and example database. This database is very simple. We have two tables, one is boys and the other one is girls. We have three columns: ID, name and relation, and here we have only two columns: ID and name, and we have 5 rows per each table, and here we have a relation between those two tables. As you can see, record Brady is related to record Victoria from girls table. And as you can see, database, it's really simple, it's not that complicated, but all depends on the architecture and the data which is inside. And let's move on. What is SQL by theory and what is the abbreviation? It's standing for Structured Query Language, which can manipulate and retrieve data from database. So you are going to be able to extract information from these two tables. And maybe some of you are good programmers, so they should know what is doing best a good programmer. He is cheating. Let's see how a good programmer is cheating. This is a cheat sheet for a good programmer. He's copy pasting the information and storing it in a place where he can find it very easily and use it later when he needs this information. So you don't need to remember all these queries by heart. You just need to save them somewhere and later to get the right one and to use it. So why SQL is useful for you? SQL is going to be very good for your CV. All human resources like abbreviations. You'll be able to solve your problems related to information very easily, and you improve your communication with the DBA guys or database administrators, developers and other IT heroes. And since we're living in information era, you need to be able to work and manipulate data. So what can and what can't do SQL? SQL is able to create, read, update and delete data from database. This is standing for CRUD, as you can see. C is for create, R is for read, U for update and D for delete. And SQL, it's very easy. You don't need to think, you need just to apply the right question and to get the relevant answer. And what SQL can't do? SQL can't extract information which is not presented in database. So you can't do magic and extract information which is missing in your database. Sometimes you may be able to find patterns in your data, like if you watch a YouTube video every day for 5 minutes, you'll be able to become smarter, but this should be in your database. If you don't have this information, you'll be not able to extract it. And as a homework, let's see a simple query, and let's apply this query to our earlier database. And what think that is wrong here? Here there is a problem if we are using the database on the previous slide, and this is your homework. Say where is the mistake on this query. That's all for this video. I hope you like it. If you have any questions or comments, please do share them below. And thank you for watching, and see you soon.